What's up guys? Let's talk about the new Natasha Denona Chroma Crystal Liquid Eyeshadows. I bought all 5 shades right when they first launched from Sephora and couldn't wait to get my hands on them because they looked gorgeous. In every picture, video of these I had seen, I just knew I was going to get all 5 because I love a good cream eyeshadow, especially one that claims to be as budge proof as these do. Plus, they are multifaceted, metallic looking, multi-chromal shades in here. So needless to say, I knew I had to have them all. However, I'm a little disappointed with these. I don't think they're a total fail, but I did want to talk about them, review them, and talk about why I think they might be a little bit different from what I had expected, and hopefully help any of you guys out there if you're on the fence or considering getting these, help you guys kind of make the decisions based off of what I learned from trying them, and also give you some alternatives in case these don't end up being right for you. So lots to talk about, lots to cover. Let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, each of these retails for 25 bucks, which is pretty in line with Natasha Denona's price point. Relative to a lot of things out there, it's pretty expensive, but personally, when I'm evaluating what I would like to buy in a makeup product, if guaranteed quality comes with that price and it provides me with a truly unique functionality or pigmentation, you know, something new that I feel like I can't find anywhere else, that to me makes it worth it, which is, I mean, needless to say, why I bought all 5 shades. Swatch, you'll see first up is Nightfall, which is a multichromatic, deep, plummy purple base with shifts of green and golden green and even some emerald green in there as well. Very multifaceted shade. Then Sienna is the shimmery orangey bronze base with a strong frosty gold shimmery shift to it. And Sienna is actually what I'm wearing on my eyes today. Next up is Obeyed, which is a slightly lighter bronze than Sienna and a little bit brassier too, and it has some flecks of silver in there. Then there is Moonstone, which is a very true, super soft, pinky leaning champagne shade. Pretty much the same color, true and true, like the base is the exact same color as any sort of metallic or shimmery shift in there. And last up is Zone, which is this incredible pale yellow golden base with an amazing soft pink iridescent shift to it. So I think all of these shades are gorgeous. I think they're true to the colors you actually see online. Like they really managed to do a good job of showing just how multifaceted and multi-chromal some of these shades are. The trouble for me came in application, and when I tried to wear these to where I got the full-on metallic finish that I was seeing in all of the swatches online, and all of that to me, it looked like all of these could be layered to be a very even looking metallic but still multifaceted or multi-chromal looking sort of product. But the very first time I tried to achieve that for myself, it was using the shade Zone. I applied it all over my eyes. I used a brush just like it looked like she did in her demo. It was actually the Morphe M504, so like a really nice, dense, but still pretty fluffy brush so I could disperse the product in my crease, but still kind of pat it down across the lid. And I didn't use a ton of product, I didn't think. I mean, I got the look that I thought I saw in that YouTube video, but very quickly as this product was drying down, in some places it folded into my crease, like it was unflattering. It made my skin on my eyelids look crepey in some places, and in other places it broke apart entirely, like cracked like dry ground, you know, that feeling. It didn't flake throughout the day. That was the weird thing. It stayed in place, like truly budge proof. I didn't have a ton of fallout on my under eye area, maybe a little bit in my outer corner, but I was surprised that the larger chunks hadn't fallen down by the end of the day. So the stuff has some serious longevity, but I was like puzzled as to why this had performed so poorly across my eyelid area. So the next time I was trying these, I applied Moonstone thinking, well, maybe it's a formula thing. There are just some inconsistencies across certain shades. Same exact thing happened to me when I tried to apply it that way. It wasn't until I really had to shear it out, and I also found that the warmth of my finger really helped that, like using my finger to blend that into my eyelid, shearing it out that way, and then when it's almost dry, taking that brush and blending it up into my crease, did I find that I got a coverage that was not patchy and totally opaque, and yet wasn't so heavy that it would either get crepey or break apart on my eyelid throughout the day. And again, when I wore that throughout the day, it lasted amazingly. Zero fallout, zero fading, but I was also at that point wearing something that was very, very glittery. And not that I didn't expect that with these, but in all the swatches I'd seen, it looked like you could go between glitter or layer it up for something that seemed more seamlessly metallic across the lid, which I personally feel is a little bit more wearable for me, a metallic finish over an in-your-face kind of glitter sort of thing. But with all of these shades, what I have found is that they just perform best sheared out a little bit, which then makes them more glittery. And again, not a bad thing. I love a good glitter. I love the color combinations in all of these shades, and the formula is definitely there in terms of pigmentation and lasting power. It was just the expectation that I would get the finish that I was seeing and then not be able to do that without having kind of a mess on my eyelid. So I share all this not to rant against these products. Once I figured out how to use them, I really like them, but in seeing some of the negative reviews on the product page, because once I had my experience, I was like, surely I'm not the only one experiencing this. I'm not. There are some good reviews, but there are also some people who had similar experiences where the expectation didn't quite meet their experience with these. And then also knowing that if I struggled with learning how to use these, there might be somebody else out there, so I wanted to share my tips and tricks for that. But I think just knowing ahead of time what you're getting into with these might be more helpful in understanding whether they are right for you. If you're looking for something that is beautiful, shimmery, glittery, multi-chromal, multifaceted, but not really layerable to a metallic finish, these are a good thing for you. But I did want to provide an alternative in case you are looking for something that can go to more of the metallic side, because there's a really good alternative out there that is so much cheaper, especially considering the amount of product you get. And I talk about these all the time, but they're these Sydney Grace cream eyeshadows. I have shades I Don't Know and Cliff Jumping, which are extremely metallic. You can blend them out to make them a little bit more glittery, but they can also be layered for a really metallic look that doesn't flake or fade throughout the day. And there's also multi-chromal shadows like Scrooge, which is this hybrid teal, light blue, lime green, golden sort of shade, and Master Plan, which is a beautiful light lilac mixed with a pale green / turquoise shift. So if something more metallic is what you're looking for, I would definitely recommend checking out those from Sydney Grace. And if glitter is your thing, the Natasha Denona are gorgeous. I just think you should know what you're getting into. So those are my thoughts. I would love to hear yours down in the comments. Did you guys have a similar experience with this? And if so, what were your solutions? Did you manage to get it to be fully metallic? Definitely give us any tips and tricks down in the comment section below. Besides that, I hope this was useful if you were considering getting these. Hope it either helped you decide one way or the other. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye guys.